back on the ferry again. We've just left Oyster, which is near Caen in France, on our way back to the UK. We have a cabin. 2 bunks down here, and there's always an extra 2 bunks up there in the ceiling. But yeah, this is an overnight ferry from Caen to Portsmouth. It's quite a good way to travel overnight. You only get a few hours sleep. But it has a little ensuite bathroom and a window. It's 6:20 in the morning. We've had the tinkly alarm call about half an hour ago, so we're just getting ready to leave the cabin, grab a coffee and get driving. And we're arriving in Portsmouth in about 25 minutes.
After 800 yards, keep left.
There? No. Oh, here. Oh, Newcastle Emlyn, that's close to where we need to be. Roads. Oh, someone's got run over.
Bear left.
Down there.
Yes.
Oh, sure. Where's she taking us?
This is national speed limit.
You're not going to do 70 miles an hour down here, are you? Although it's permitted. You could go straight off the edge there, wouldn't you? You can put your foot down now, Tone. I'd rather you didn't though, in case something comes the other way. Looks like Father Ted's house. There's not a lot of room for two cars here, is there?
No.
It's getting smaller. Oh, don't go too fast in case something comes the other way. Oh my. No, that is scary. There's a big truck. Oh. Oh, that's nice of him. A bit of a long drop down there, Tone. Oh, the size of those trees. There's a river. Tone, and waterfalls and stuff. Look. Oh, it's pretty. Someone's garden down there. With the river going alongside of it. Wow. Tony hasn't stopped down because slowed down because I am filming. Tony's slowed down because we're stuck behind a tractor, but it did give me a chance to film it. Where's the river? Look there. And he's gonna let us go past. Bridge. It's prettier and prettier. We can go and have a nice walk somewhere, Tone. Colours are gorgeous. Just come past the house that we're staying in. So back there is where we were staying. And this is where we will have to come back later on tomorrow. Yeah? Later on today even, but later on tomorrow.
About a mile, we said it was, didn't we?
Yeah, it's about a mile. That's what it said on the map.
Is that the holiday park?
Penlan?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Should we go in there first?
Could do. You think you can find the...
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, let's head into...
Right, let's have a pint first, then we go back.
Right. Yeah, you wouldn't want to walk this, would you, to go to the pub?
No.
Not from the park there. Bridge.
You jump in the free
the free horseshoes should be open. That's that one. No, that is the one that we're going to tomorrow. Right, the White Hart.
Let's go in there then. Is
it actually open?
Yes.
And here's the little shop. Oh look, it's still got the red telephone box. Oh, cream teas. It's quite a pretty little place, isn't it?
Yes.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Scotch and Diet Coke, please. Scotch and Diet Coke. Do you just spells? Yeah, bells. Yes, please.
You've probably guessed by now that we've come to Wales. We're actually at this moment in a little town called Carnarth, if that's how you pronounce it. So for all my Welsh viewers, I've come to visit your country. I know I have a couple at least, because one of them came to visit me. But yeah, this is a pretty little town. There's pictures here of people in a Welsh hat paddling a coracle by the bridge there, and this is quite a famous bridge which is over here. This is why I've walked down here to have a look at this bridge, as you can see, because it's got these holes either side of the archway, which is quite unusual. Right, there's some more information about Chateau over here. We'll go and have a look at this one. It's a bit slippy. Right. Wow. That's in English and in Welsh. So the village stands at one of the most important bridging points across the Chateau. Saints, conquerors, drovers and travellers have all passed this way. The stone bridge that now crosses the river was built about 1787. So that's well over 200 years old. Brocantes is a beautiful wooded valley mentioned in the medieval Welsh folk tale as the entrance to the underworld. According to the legend, Pwyll, Lord of Dyfed, first met Arwen, King of Annwn, the underworld, here whilst hunting deer in the forest. Finan Lordog, which is what it actually says on this little building here. Oh, it's a holy well, named after the local saint. Is one of many such springs said to have healing powers. Local people say that this spring has never failed and that its flow is constant, winter or summer, rain or shine. Right, I'm going to go and have a look at that. You can see an aerial view. Right, we've got Geraldus Cambrensis, Gerald of Wales, visited Carnarth in 1188. Here is his description of the place 800 years ago. The river, falling from a great height, forms a cataract to which the salmon ascend. I've been told that this is a good place to come and watch the salmon progressing upriver, but I think we're about a month late for that. So that's a picture of a salmon, not trout. The church dedicated to St. Ludoc, the mill bridge, salmon leap, an orchard with a delightful garden all stand together on a small plot of ground. The most enduring image associated with salmon fishing on the Chateau at Carnarth is that of the coracle. In 1807, a traveller wrote that there were so many coracle men at Carnarth that there is scarcely a cottage in the neighbourhood without a coracle hanging by the door. Coracles were even used when washing sheep in the river near the bridge. And there's a nice picture with the sheep in the river. Right, I'm going to go and look at the well. So there's a nice little picnicking spot just here. If the weather were better, it would be beautiful to sit out and eat your lunch. Ah, I can see now where the spring is. And it runs down into the river. Oh, it's quite powerful then. Ah, Finan Lordog. The Carmarthen District Council strongly advises that prior to consumption this spring water should be boiled. They're not taking any chances. That wouldn't be very healing, would it? if you poisoned yourself with the water. Although, if we look very closely, it looks very, very clear. Beautifully clear. I'm not going to try it. I don't need healing. It's actually quite powerful, the flow of the river. I would think that the sheep would struggle if they had to go in here. They might get swept away. And there's the bridge through the trees here. Wow, it's a pretty bridge. And there appears to be like a slipway over there. Can't see any salmon though. I'm sure they're in there somewhere, but they're probably further upriver by now breeding. See if I can get a better picture of the bridge there. What a pretty place that is. So this is over 200 years old. I think it was built late 1700s. So it'll be about 230 years old. But it's strange that it has these holes in it between the arches there. Not sure why. It makes it quite striking. Anyway, we have to drive a couple of minutes up the road now to try and find our friends. Some pubs here somewhere. This is going to take us back out, so I think we'll need to turn around. Wow, Cardigan Bay brownies. The free compasses. That looks like it's open. Cafe Emlyn. Oh, look at that building up there with the clock on the top of it. What's that, a chapel? There's a tavern, pelican, tavern.
I fancy we go back to that one back there.
Okay.
What do you think?
It wasn't the grapes though, was it?
It wasn't the grapes, but there it is.
What's this one then? The castle is over. Can we go and see the castle? Turn right,
Go
please.
And see the castle.
Yeah, look, it says.
Turn right, James.
Oh. Up this bit then. Oh wow. Look. What's that one?
Bunch of grapes.
Ah, open every day.
You want to look at the castle?
I'd like to look at the castle. Not quite sure what the castle is, but.
Good.
Oh look, the castle down.
Yes.
Oh wow, and nowhere to park, unfortunately.
No.
Can I go and have a look though?
But you want to get out? I'm going to park in the bunch of grapes car park over there.
Oh, go on then. I might walk back afterwards. Oh wow. Look at that dragon above these gates here. Not quite sure what he's made of. He's sort of woven. He's amazing. Right. Castle Newid Emlyn. So Newcastle Emlyn, which is what the town is called. Unfortunately, I think it's... oh no, there's some English. So established as a timber and earth fort in the middle of the 13th century. Developed to a coherent stone castle by 1287. And left in ruins by the Civil War of the 1640s. The new castle of Emlyn had an eventful history. Well, I'm just going to film that for everyone. And if you'd like to pause it and read through the history, there's quite a lot of history there. Obviously I'm filming the English version for those of you who don't speak Welsh. Well, here it is, or what's left of it. I'm not going to go too far because it's very muddy. I'm not really dressed for this. I wasn't expecting to visit a castle today. Obviously, they like to build a castle high up, and this one certainly had a good view over the surrounding countryside. On the path leading up to the castle here, there's a winding path leading down to where I can definitely hear water. Sounds like a waterfall. I'll investigate that in a minute. I'm wondering if this could have been like a Motte and Bailey castle with the water at the bottom. It's definitely built on top of a mound. Oh, it's a little bit slippy. Oh, yes, I don't think I can go much further. Wow. Ah, yes, it's surrounded by water. I can definitely hear water. I'm going to go to the top of the hill here carefully. And see if I can see over the edge. Oh, you can see it's quite steep up here. Oh yes, I can see the water rushing through there at the bottom. Wow. Yeah, this would have been well defended. And then a new dragon was born. What a lovely story. You might have to pause it to read it through.
Yep, peppercorn is me.
And cheese.
That one must be yours.
Look at Marley's face, look!
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow, look, we've all got goodies.
Oh,
Oh, what have you got there? You've got the ribeye
Yeah.
I got the ribs.
and a sauce. Oh, look at that big pile of ribs.
Look at that.
Oh wow, scampi for the girls over there.
Yeah, I'll grab you some of that.
No, that's amazing. It smells amazing.
Does anyone want any ketchup or?
No.
Not for me, thank you.
I'll have some tomato, please. Vinaigrette or something.
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah, I'll bring your bread out now. They've just put it into toast quickly.
Thank you very much.
Tomato ketchup, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this.
expecting, but they were so good.
That's what I needed.
Here we are, Marley. Come, Marley. Marley, you got to be good boy. Sit.
Yeah, come in.
Good. My fingers.
I don't know what their boats are using.
I'd like to know when that was, because that looks about 30s with the hats and the...
It does, doesn't it?
It looks really nice. The river's low there as well.
Oh, they've got a sharing cheese
Yeah.
board, Jane.
So we've got a big picture up behind us, which is the river and the mill locally.
Down here.
Yeah, because they've been down here first.
Oh, look at the size of that fish in that picture. That is huge. Wow. Well, we've stayed in a beautiful B&B. And this is the lounge area which we could have used ourselves. We had entirely to ourselves. And we're breakfasting in this room. It's really beautiful. The bedroom's really comfortable. There's a pub across the road, but I don't think it's actually open as a pub anymore. It's very quiet around here. It's actually a really pretty morning. So we're about to enjoy our breakfast before we go and meet our friends. I love these beautiful glass ornaments, and they're set into big pebbles and stones. And that's a really nice idea. I particularly like the seahorse. Beautiful colours.
Finding some at the park. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I'll squeeze in there. I'll let these cars go and then I'll...
We've stopped at a nearby shop and seen this little Brocantes. It's got the chair hanging up outside. And Tony's gone in for a look. Wow, it looks really interesting.
Quite interesting, Jane.
It's lovely.
Yeah. Look at this.
They're nice, those tiles.
There's loads more out the back, Jane.
I know. Oh, we haven't got time to do it justice.
This is where we need to... This is where you need... Oh, look, they're cool. I like that.
Yeah.
You know when you
It's
need
all
some
cool,
time.
isn't it? Someone's got
Yeah.
good taste.
MG.
I like all the metal
See
signs.
MG,
Yeah. Wow, it's not a lot of money really, is it? That
72 or something.
would make a really unusual present for someone, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's all telephone.
Ah. Hello. That's beautiful. I've got watering cans like this all over the place in France.
Have you?
Yeah,
Look, the old coffee grinder.
yeah. Again, all over the place in France.
Yeah, I've got a French one indoors.
Those are nice. What does that say on there? It's pewter, isn't it? It says it is on the thing. Oh, lovely. I wish I had more time.
Yeah, brick.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. That's rather nice. You rub it. Oh, a hair.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? What a
I
shot.
could spend a lot of money in here if I had
Yeah,
time.
me too. Stuff for home, yeah.
Yeah. Are you buying something, Tone? He is. Look, what's he got? He's bought something. Oh, look.
Takes us back to our old antique days.
My mum's got a set of this.
Oh, yeah, you
That was my grandmother's. Well, there's not much there. It's just some little saucers or little plates and a couple of cups hanging up.
Let us stop you.
Mind the plant.
155.
Oh, is it as much as that? It is gorgeous. Have you seen the face on it?
Yeah.
It's like that carved one on that cabinet. 155 though, it's quite pricey, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, a few days.
It's gorgeous.
Down here for a few.
Have you been out the back?
Yeah.
I think we've got to go, unfortunately. Oh.
Nice little village, isn't it?
Oh.
This shop,
Oh. Right. Just do a quick sweep of it. Oh, I like the settle. Oh, 765. That is beautiful though. Oh, weird baby. Yeah.